Yes, thank you, Chair. Thank you, Chair. Sorry. Good afternoon once again, Wakili.
Good afternoon, Commissioner.
I think if I had a score on my score sheet for tenacity and resilience, I would score you an A. This is, I think, the third time we are engaging.
You did.
And I'm just wondering, what is it that motivates you to keep trying for this job, just so that we understand?
It's a desire to serve, the public in this position. As I have explained in the past, I'm a product of the public school system. Went to primary school in a public school, O-level in a public school, A-level public school, university other than masters. I did in a public university, Nairobi. And because of my interaction with the law, I think this is a space that I can give my small contribution to my country for making me what I've eventually become. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Unfortunately, there's no score for that, but I hope this time at least the effort will be successful, and I'm wishing you well.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Now to move on to the questions that I had for you. I see you've been in practice for over 26 years now, and I imagine you've interacted a lot with our courts, so you are quite familiar with what happens in courts, especially in the area of performance. So I would want to share with you a quote just to get your feel or your thinking around how we go about performance measurement in the judiciary. So performance should be an expectation of the Performance should be an expectation of employment, and it is the leader's job to create an environment where maximum performance is possible. I'll repeat. Performance should be an expectation of employment, and it is the leader's job to create an environment where maximum performance is possible. Now, in your view, has the judiciary leadership achieved this? If you think so, tell us why, and if not, why?
Well, I think they have achieved, but it's work in progress. For instance, in the area of creating physical spaces, because for one to work optimally, you need good physical space where to operate from. They have also embraced technology, which makes work easier. And they have also they also have, I think, good salaries these days. It's not like in the past. And they have packs that motivate employees, and you can also, if you perform well, you can be commended. I think we get certificates and things like that. Yes.
You said it's work in progress, creating the impression that, okay, fine, we are doing something, but not quite there. What suggestions would you give to improve the environment in which we expect our employees or our staff to perform?
One is, especially in the area of case load, probably a structured way needs to be looked at to manage case loads. Because sometimes you get a course list with over 60 matters, and the natural reaction for anybody is that, look, this is not a task that can be accomplished in a day, because a day has limited hours. I was thinking that probably what we need to do is look at the workload that we have, give ourselves about 5 years and give ourselves targets within those 5 years to clear the existing cases, even as we handle incoming cases. And I think if we do this consistently, so that we don't overload course lists, we only give people, and I think up to now we can estimate the kind of manageable work that one can do in a day. And I think if we do that persistently, consistently, we should be able to put this problem behind us in the not too distant future. Yes.
I think I agree with you on that. You mentioned use of technology. In your view, do you think AI, artificial intelligence, has a place in the discharge of judicial function?
Well, the world is embracing technology, but it has its own dangers. If one would have to have very clear rules and frameworks of dealing, of adopting it and utilizing it so that it is not abused. Like we have, and I think situations in certain jurisdictions where we have AI-generated precedents which don't exist. And I think that would be extremely hazardous to the administration of justice. So we would have to be careful. We can adopt, but we need to be extremely careful how we adopt.
Okay, thank you. Lastly, from me, the terms judicial restraint and judicial activism. Why do you think it's important for a good judge to be conscious of these two terms, especially when dealing with enforcement of the Constitution?
Yeah, well, probably I can start with judicial restraint. If you don't apply it with caution, then you might feel constrained not to grant rights, even in deserving cases. On the other hand, in the case of judicial activism, and probably it's not in the popular way that it's understood, it's not what the Constitution contemplates, say like in, I think, Article 20, when it talks about developing the law. This should only happen in situations where there are gaps which you are fearing. Otherwise, there's a danger that then you'll be seen to be encroaching on the right of the people's representatives to legislate, which can bring tensions between arms of government and also undermine the democratic will of the people.
Okay. Thank you for that, and I sincerely wish you well this time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Good afternoon again.
Good afternoon.
When you are applying for this position of a Court of Appeal judge, you are required to declare your income, assets, and liabilities, which you did. The question is, what is the rationale of declaring your wealth?
Well,
and does it have a legal basis?
Yes, it has a legal basis, especially on the question of if I succeed and I'm taken as a judge, then it will form the foundation to be judged on whether I am using the office, the public office, to enrich myself, or whether I am